What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Big Will G here, back in another YouTube video. So I'm just chilling right now on my bed. Just play a little bit of Grand Theft Auto for a little bit of Sonic Play Online. Or solo, I didn't play. I was like playing against anybody in particular. Uh, and I used to play GTA a lot on my 360, and played that a lot. I basically just ran around, shot up a bunch of fucking people. Doing the missions is not something I would want to really do. I just don't bother with it. I just steal cars, shoot up shit, whatever. That's pretty much what people like to do in GTA. It's just fun, but you can do show them mission. You can do missions, all that shit. It's pretty interesting. But I don't really bother with it too much. It's just that I've got no use to really doing missions for GTA. But I love the game. I played the four. My PS4, my PS3 when I originally had the game. When I first got the game, when we first originally got the game, because we never had it back then. We didn't have it then. We got it. Had the PS3, played it. It was a Grand Theft Auto 4. I mean, talk about an old school game. It's different from GTA 5 now to what to what 4 was then. Compared to 5, 5 is better. It's an old game. It's already been out for a long period of time. Supposedly they've been making a 6, which I've seen trailers for it. But when you get such a popular game, I would expect them to make at least 6, 7, maybe 8 more GTAs, unless they want to continue with something else. But from the first original GTA to what it is now compared to the fourth and the 5, 5 is better because there's a lot more to do in the 5. There's a lot more to do. You can do this, do that. 4 it's different, but it's different characters. It's not the same one. It's not the same as 5. It's just different characters, different modes, different whatever you can do. You're basically doing different stuff. But in 5, you can customize cars. You can get all these fast cars. You can get all this. You can get all that. You can smoke this, drink that, go to strip clubs, all that cool stuff. Basically, that's what GTA pretty much is in 5. People still have that game. It's been out for a long time. It's kind of relevantly old. I mean, you look at GTA 5, you can't really say that people don't still play it. I mean, people play like Call of Duty and Halo and all that stuff now, and that'll be 2K19 and 18, which I have, and all that stuff. But I mean, there's a lot of good games out there that you could say that people still play and people still have heard of, but have not, continue to still play it or continue to get rid of regular play. It's the same game. It's just when you have playing such a long time, you want to buy. You can get it online. You can buy the games and it's just a good. It's just a really good game. It's so much. So long you can play it for. You can play for an hour, 2 hours, all night. But I can't do that because it would kill my neck. I'm not doing that. But again, I don't. Again, I rarely play Xbox. I'll play here and there on my system. I'll play Gessen a little bit today. I was out today doing stuff, but it's whatever. I can play GTA for a good few hours. Depends on what you want to do. With the game or what do you want to do with it in general, or not just play wrestling because I have done that in 15 and 6. I beat 6. I pretty much accomplished 15, accomplished 16 WWE in 2K games that they made. I beat the Austin era. Did the Punk and Cena, the again Triple H and Michaels thing. That was a really good one. The Michaels and Triple H era was pretty good. The rivalry that they had was really good. They really pumped that one up. With 15 and 15 through 16, and then he got 14 through 12. Those were good. The graphics were a little different then because the graphics got a little more lagged than when they projected to upgrade it now. And the graphics are so much better in WWE. It's a lot better than what it was in the old games, but the old games were old. But when you compare it to, you look at you're playing 12 and you compare it to 19, it's totally different. But I like 14, I like 15, 16, I like old 15 through 19. I like all that stuff. 14 was good. I was building characters and I was unlocking a bunch of WrestleMania stuff and all that, and then and continue from there. And then I ended up playing 2007 and 2008. Though I missed those 2 games. I like those games. I don't know if they still make them for any other systems, but I had to look online or eBay or something, or look into that. Uh, I played those. I had two for the Wii system. I still have the two for the Wii system. I don't really play too much with the Wii system for those two games. I didn't have a chance to get them for my Xbox 360 when I had it at the time. I just had uh, 15 through 17 at the time. And then when I got rid of that, I played all my games, and I ended up getting three new games. I got the 2K18 to the 2K19, and I got again Avengers Lego game, which I have. I still gotta work on that eventually. But there's a lot of good games that I could still play that interest me. I'm not a big Call of Duty fan. I'm not a huge zombie this or playing this playing. I'm more of like a wrestling sports kind of person. I'll play a little baseball, play a little football. Not too much soccer, but may play that. And I'll play hockey. I'll play racing games. I'll play wrestling. Wrestling games I'll play the most. Because when I had that, when I first got those games, I played it for a period of time. I beat pretty much 15, pretty much dominated 16. 14 I did too. 13 I did as well. I did work on those. I did work on all those games. Pretty much accomplished a lot of that in that game. And then, I worked on, a couple of the Batman games. I had a lot of accomplishments in the Batman games. I got pretty far in that. But the only level I got stuck on was the Ivy one that I had a lot of trouble with. I couldn't really beat that one. Beat the rest of it. Halfway through it, didn't beat it at all. There's a lot of games you wanted to accomplish, but you really couldn't. You're just like, okay, that's not. But all the wrestling games, I pretty much accomplished that because that was pretty much the easiest task to do. In wrestling games, it's pretty easy to beat those games, depending on what matches you have to do and what you don't have to do. I think the worst match I really couldn't accomplish would have been the submission matches. I'm not good at the submission matches. Give me a ladder match, give me Extreme Rules match, give me a Chambers match, give me any match or tables match. I can probably beat those. I'm just not good at submission matches. I've never done that. I've tried submission matches. I don't like them, but I screw them. But I had tried them. Like, oh no way. Okay. It's probably easy to submit somebody in that game, which it is, but I've just never really been able to figure it out. Like, alright, screw this. I'm gonna play some other matches, accomplish whatever, and then play. I can dominate any other match besides that, but I wouldn't really bother with. But I played a lot of. And I played a lot of. Was it 14 or? It was 13. It was 15, just 14 or 13 that I played a lot. I played online with 13 and 14. I did a lot of that. I played online a lot. I did a Chambers match. I beat one Chambers match I had. I beat that, and then I tried to play another one, and then the person locked me at loose. Kicked me out of like, you punk ass. I mean, people kick you out of games specifically playing online with them, or you playing against somebody else was like, alright, screw you, whatever. Like, you play in a match, you play the match. I played with my friends, I've created matches with them, I've done that, I've done this. It's pretty cool. To say that, some people play games with you and some people won't play games with you, it's like, alright, whatever. But I'll play online, I'll do this, I'll do that, whatever. Uh, you know, I think I'm more comfortable playing with wrestling games and racing games than pretty much anything. Now I could do hockey, I could do football. That's not a problem. I could probably do NGT. That's easy enough to do. And any superhero type of game I played, I'll do that. That's not really cool. Not really problem for me at all. It's just easy for me. Give me any kind of game, I'll play. Really, I can get hang of it in less than a couple days or whatever. But it takes me time. But when I have the wrestling games, I just do that. I'll play that for a few years. Also, just dominate the game. I'll try to beat him as best I can. It was easy enough to do. I mean, doing certain matches in that, you would have to get the hang of it at first. I mean, I had a trouble with the Buried Alive match with Austin and Taker. I finally got that under control. It's just when you first play the game and you've never done the type of match before, you don't get it. You'd have to keep doing it until you get it right. And I finally got it right. It just takes time to do any certain game that people have not played or never really heard of or haven't tried it. Try the game first. Try to figure it out. Try to feel the game. If you're comfortable with it enough, congrats. If you're not, then it's fine. But if you're comfortable enough with a certain particular game that you can play, any game in particular at all, you'll get used to it. I mean, I got used to playing all the wrestling games. I'm more of a sports wrestling kind of person, then I'm one way comfortable with any other game. I mean, if it's games I've never heard of or never have tried or I never did it, but I'll play a lot. I played a lot of superhero games. I played DC, a little bit of Marvel. I mean, I think I played more DC games for my 360 than I played anything else for Marvel. I mean, I never really quite let a Marvel game. I had maybe I think maybe one or two games, but that was really it. You know, that's not right. Okay, go. I had what I had, so it worked out pretty well for me. So again, this is your boy Big Will G here. Like, subscribe, until then. Peace.